The family Spiracidae, commonly known as Huntsmen, are some of the most infamous and recognisable spiders. And with their rapid movements, hairy appearance, and often large size, they can be a source of great discomfort for anyone who isn't particularly fond of our eight-legged friends. Huntsman spiders are an incredibly diverse and successful group, and have an almost worldwide distribution, with the largest species, Heteropoda maxima, being found in Asia. Australia is home to roughly 200 out of the over 1,300 Huntsman species known, yet these spiders tend to get associated with Australia more than any other continent. It seems almost every week a photo or video of a huntsman in Australia goes viral, terrifying the internet and further cementing Australia's highly undue reputation as the host of some of the most nightmarish spiders the world has to offer. But while huntsmen may give many people the shivers, to what extent is that fear justified? Are these spiders dangerous, or are they simply eight-legged puppies? Let's find out. Welcome back to another video. Today, I shall be bitten by a huntsman, don't poke me in the eye please, by a huntsman spider. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because a surprising amount of people seem to be under the impression that huntsmen are aggressive and have quite a potent venom. Now, the simplest way to describe such statements is a highly complex and scientific term known as bullshit. Okay. Today I am accompanied by two of Australia's largest and most spectacular huntsmen. The first, is Baragagama Aurea. Beregama aurea, commonly known as the golden huntsman, is a widespread, albeit infrequently encountered spider that most often inhabits the trunks of large, smooth-barked eucalyptus trees. It occurs along most of Queensland's coast, and also ranges into northern New South Wales, but doesn't seem to be especially common throughout much of its distribution. The yellowish coloration typical of these spiders is the feature upon which both the binomial and common names are based, as the species name aurea means gold. That being said, the intensity of the coloration on these animals can vary considerably between individuals. Some, especially those toward the north of their distribution, are extremely vibrant, while others are so pale they appear almost white. This one exhibits what I would call the usual colouring for the species. Juveniles are more subdued in appearance, being paler in colour and lacking the prominent black markings present in older spiders. As is typical for huntsmen, these animals are mostly sit-and-wait predators. Come nightfall, they emerge from their shelters and sit motionless with their legs splayed out, waiting for prey to approach. Their sensory hairs pick up even the slightest vibrations, allowing these spiders to detect approaching prey in total darkness. Should any insect or other small animal be foolhardy enough to venture too close, the spider will rapidly pounce on it. While these animals may pursue prey to some extent, they don't tend to actively forage for food. So the name Huntsman is something of a misnomer when it comes to the hunting habits of these incredible spiders. So that is it with Baragagama Aurea for now, even though I could honestly sit here watching this spider for hours. But we do have to move on. You guys are here for a bite after all. And now for Australia's other largest huntsman, and one that's probably going to be more familiar to most of you. This is Typostola Barbata, a species I have featured a few times on this channel already. And Typostola Barbata is perhaps most well known from a series of viral photographs that are very often shared on social media platforms, depicting one of these spiders being held on a broomstick quite close to the camera, where it appears much larger than it actually is. Now, make no mistake, Topistola Barbata is an incredibly impressive spider, but it's a far cry from the dog-sized monster that it appears to be in those photos. And this is the Huntsman that I am going to get bitten by today. Okay, Mrs. Barbata, could you please move along my arm, nice and slowly? I said nice and slowly, not like that. And sit You are very bad at following instructions, aren't you? Okay. So the plan here is I'm going to press the spider down with my tongs once she gets into a decent location, and oh, I just hope I don't end up with another orb weaver situation where the spider dry bites and the entire video just leads, or not dry bites, doesn't even bite at all, and the whole video just leads to nothing. Move along. Pause, pause, pause. That's a good spot. No, don't crawl between the tongs. That's a good spot. Stay there. No, I said stay there. Okay. Let's try this. I said let's... No. I actually thought I had her then, but... I wasn't willing to stress out the spider any more than I needed to. But after several failed attempts, I was ready to call it a day. Then this happened. Oh, it's biting. Okay. Didn't happen on camera, and your leg is in the way. Get your leg out of the way. I want to see you bite. Oh, there we go. Come on. Commit to it. Commit to it, my lady. Madam, what kind of bite is that? I can't even feel anything. Give me everything you've got. Hello? Oh, okay. And that was it. It was almost certainly a dry bite. I didn't feel any effects then, and I don't feel anything now. I didn't bother trying to goad the spider into giving a proper envenomation, as I felt I'd already stressed her out enough as is. If she didn't want to give me a good bite even after all that, then that kind of says everything I need to say about Huntsmen. Some people do wonder what the purpose of these bite videos is, and while I obviously can't answer for everyone who does this kind of thing, I can give my personal reasons. Spiders, as we all know, are widely feared, and their danger is very often massively exaggerated. Now, in the case of Huntsmen, I could run around telling people that they don't want to bite you until my face is completely blue and my entire vocabulary only consists of those very words because I've forgotten everything else. But the truth is, a lot of people, especially those who are quite deeply set in their fears, are not going to change their minds just because of someone's words. However, an actual demonstration of the fact can be a lot more persuasive and a lot more useful when it comes to getting the message across that spiders don't want to hurt you. So even though this spider only gave me a dry bite, I still consider this video to be a success, because it was never about how much a huntsman bite can hurt, but about how willing they are to inflict one. And in this case, I think I have effectively demonstrated that they are extremely reluctant to bite. Stressing out the animal involved is an obvious but unfortunate aspect of bite videos. However, should such videos reach and educate a wider audience, and possibly cause them to change their perspectives, then it is likely that the lives of many spiders that may have otherwise been cut short by fearful, misinformed humans may be spared. And for me, that does outweigh the drawbacks of subjecting a single spider to mild temporary stress. If you enjoyed this video, then feel free to subscribe and check out some of my other uploads, and let me know what you thought in the comment section as well. That is it from me. Thank you all very much for watching, and I shall see you again very soon.